Welcome back, students of class 4 to your e-learning class. This is, as you know, it is a science class now. So in our previous class or in the previous video that has been uploaded, in that video I have done the last question that is left from chapter number 8, that is adaptations, how plants survive, actually the plant adaptations. Okay, we have done chapter number 8, adaptations, how plants survive. Okay, the last question that has been left from long answer question section. This is F, long answer question number 2. Okay, so I will just have a recap. I will revise it, what we have done in that question, or the answers of that question. The question was, question 2, how are the plants of the grass family useful to us? How are the plants of the grass family useful to us? Okay, the question was that one. So the answer was the plants of the grass family. The plants of the grass family are useful to us in many ways. Number A, plants like wheat and rice, they provide cereals to humans and animals. Number 2, we get sugar from sugarcane plant. Number 3, bamboo plant is used for making brooms, baskets, mats, etc. Number 4, a grass called papyrus was used to make paper earlier in Egypt. Number 5, dried grass is used for packaging. And number 6, roots of these plants bind the soil and thus help in conservation of soil. Okay, so this is the answer for the last question of the long answer question from the exercise of chapter 8. Now today I am going to start a new chapter. Okay, a new chapter. Now chapter number, this is chapter number 10. Now we will read the adaptations, how animals survive. Adaptations, how animals survive. Okay, the new chapter, chapter 10, adaptations, how animals survive. Page number, you can follow page number 56. Please refer to page number 56 in your science book. See here, like plants, animals are also found all over the world. They live in the desert and polar regions. Some animals live on the land while some live in water. The natural place where an animal lives and grows is called habitat. So what is habitat? Question is, what is habitat? So habitat means the natural place where an animal lives and grows is called its habitat. We can classify animals according to their habitats. Terrestrial animals, aquatic animals, amphibian, arboreal animals, aerial animals. Okay, so terrestrial animals, animals that live on land, they are called terrestrial animals. Elephant, tiger, lion, these are all terrestrial, means they are land living, they are living on the land. Aquatic animals means animals that live in water. They are called aquatic animals. Fish, whale, turtle, octopus, these are all aquatic animals. Now comes amphibians. Animals that live both on land and in water are called amphibians. So what are amphibians? Animals that live both on land and in water are called amphibians. For example, frog, toad, salamander, these are all amphibians. Next comes arboreal animals. Arboreal means animals that spend most of their time on trees. They spend most of the time on trees are called arboreal animals. For example, monkeys, gibbons, chimpanzees. Okay, tree lizards are also there. They are arboreal. Next coming aerial animals. Animals that fly and spend most of their time in air are called aerial animals. Birds, bats, and most of the insects are aerial animals. So these are the different kinds of animals according to habitats. First of all, that is terrestrial. Terrestrial means land living, they are living on the land. Then coming aquatic animals means animals that live in water. Then coming amphibian, animals that can live both on land and in water. Then comes arboreal, animals that live most of their times, they spend most of their time on trees. Suppose monkey. In aerial animals, animals that fly and spend most of their time in air are called aerial animals. Now coming to the next page, page number 57. Page number 57, adaptations. Like and plants, animals also have some special features in their bodies to live in the environment. The process of developing special features in the body to adjust in the surroundings is called adaptation. So what is adaptation? You might have learned in that plant adaptation also. I have told you what is adaptation. The process of developing special features in the body to adjust in the surroundings is called adaptation. Now adaptations in animals according to their habitats. Adaptations in terrestrial animals. Terrestrial animals like elephant, lion and tiger have legs to walk or run on the land and lungs to breathe. They have well developed nervous system and sense organs to feel the changes in their surroundings. Some animals like snakes have scales to crawl. Terrestrial animals live in desert, mountains, polar regions, etc. Deserts are hot and dry places. Animals like camels and desert rat are found in the desert. They are hot places, condition is very hot, so camels and desert rat are living found in the desert. They have a thick skin with very little hair to prevent water loss. They have broad, flat and paddy soles that help them to move on sand. They have long eyelashes that protect their eyes from sandstorm. They have long eyelash, remember this one, to protect from sandstorm. Mountains and polar regions have very cold. Mountain goats and yaks are found on the mountains. Animals like polar bears and penguins live in polar region. They have thick fur on their bodies to keep them warm. They are having thick fur to protect their bodies from the very extreme cold. Okay. Polar bear, penguin, seal, etc. have a thick layer of underskin fat called blubber. So what is the blubber? Blubber means a thick layer of fat, underskin fat. A thick layer of underskin fat is called blubber. They are present in the polar bear, penguin, seal, these type of animals. They are having the blubber. To keep them warm, so blubber is just keeping these animals warm. In winters, they use the underskin fat as food. So in winters, they are using the underskin fat as food. Okay. Now there is one MCQ. I will solve the MCQ there. You can find the MCQ on page number 57. Okay. So let us solve the MCQ now. This is, we are actually doing from chapter 10, adaptations how animals survive. Adaptations, how animals survive. Okay. Okay, now this is page number 57 I am talking about. MCQ. We'll solve the MCQs now. First of all, MCQ, tick the correct answer. Animals that live both on land and in water are called amphibians. They are called amphibians. Because you know, animals that live both on land and in water. Then comes number 2. Where does a polar bear live? Where does a polar bear live? It lives in the polar region. Correct answer is polar region. Okay, so both I have ticked that one because it is MCQ. Okay, okay students, today up to this MCQ we have just started the new chapter, chapter 10, adaptation, how animals survive, means the animal adaptations, and today we have done up to the MCQ on page number 57. I hope you will go through this chapter, very important chapter for you and very interesting also, very interesting to know. We have learned the plant adaptations, now we are learning the animal adaptations. So till then, thank you everyone and goodbye.